What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Saved by the Code, where I talk about all things cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. And man, do we got the juiciest of the juice for you as always. So let's just go. We got our guy Trump out here just making crazy moves in the crypto space. I mean, they are really changing how the entire world has embraced crypto, has viewed crypto, everything in a positive direction. And it's not just the president, Donald Trump, it's his sons. His whole family is involved with a bunch of different crypto ventures, as I'm going to illustrate in this episode. Love him or hate him, facts be that he is so much more, they are so much more pro crypto and completely changing the landscape, completely changed the SEC, the regulations, the laws have been welcoming crypto businesses back to the United States, encouraging innovation, not stifling it, as the previous administration completely just destroyed crypto. Like, they drove businesses out of the country, just totally ruined everything for everybody. We're just using lawfare. That was just, it was horrendous. And it's completely the opposite now. And they are not playing around. This first one I got for you here, Trump Media and Crypto.com announced a treasury-style company under the MCGA symbol. I'm sure you can all guess what that stands for. And it's a partnership, I believe, between Crypto.com and Trump Media Company, and they're just going to buy a bunch of their tokens. CRO, Kronos is what it's called. It's kind of a SHIT coin. But nonetheless, the products and services that Kronos or the Crypto.com provides, I think they're going to leverage in their other ventures, such as World Liberty Finance and whatnot. You know, custodying your crypto, exchanges, getting yield, wallets, all that sort of stuff, all the basic crypto stuff. And they bought a lot of their token as well for their treasury, and I'm talking a lot. I mean, they caused this coin to pump 120% in the past week, and so they've been pumping a lot of money into it, and I believe $1 billion in their token. It hasn't seen an all-time high like this since 2022. But they're not playing around, putting their money where their mouths are, and they're really, like I said, changing the entire perspective of crypto, not just in the United States, but for the entire globe. I mean, the entire world just completely shifted its stance on crypto. There's no more hostile attacks on businesses or debanking of, I mean, there's still debanking that goes on. Which is just people that are involved with cryptocurrency, whether they are trading crypto or whatever, get their bank accounts just shut down. It happened to the Trumps. They got debanked, so that's why they're heavily involved in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And so, yeah, sure, they have their own interests in seeing the prices of everything going up because of their holdings, which, hey, I'll go along with the ride with them, but also cryptocurrency is truly freedom money, so I'm sure they're doing it for that reason as well. You can have your own opinions, whatever you want, but that's my viewpoint of the entire thing. But yeah, they are just really putting their money where their mouths are, and just completely changing how the world perceives and is accepting of crypto. And this is just the first year. Like, Trump is the first crypto president, and look at everything that's happening globally. It is mind-blowing. Was a dream in 2017, even a dream in 2021. I mean, we had such an anti-crypto administration. It was amazing that the things happened that they did. But 2022 is where everything caught up. That's where the Terra Luna collapse happened. That's where FTX happened. Yeah. So people got a sour taste in their mouth still from all of that, which is why I think you don't see as much retail involvement in this bull run. However, a lot of that has shifted to the ETFs So they get indirect exposure to crypto instead of going on Coinbase, signing up, having to store it, or just leaving it on a website. They literally just buy the ETF, which I can totally see the market for. But yeah, so Trump Media and Crypto.com are partners, I guess. And they will be listed on the NASDAQ as well. It's called Trump Media Group CRO Strategy. Will be listed on the NASDAQ under the MCGA symbol. You know what that stands for. So they are not effing around. Another one, another article relating to this story. Kronos blasts off to 3-year high after Trump Media's $6.4 billion CRO treasury move. Yeah, I mean, it just caused the price of the token to explode. And it is because of this. And so, I mean, if you just see what's happening, everybody's freaking out because Bitcoin dropped all the way down to 110,000. Just go to zero, sell it all. Just look through all that nonsense. And it's, by the way, only a 12% drop from its all-time high. Anyways, you see these things going on, not just in the United States, but globally. Countries accepting of crypto, pushing bills for Bitcoin treasuries or crypto treasuries, crypto reserves. It's just incredible to see how crypto has completely permeated every corner of the world and how accepted it is being and how it's being discussed at the highest levels. I mean, say what you will, like, yeah, F the government, F this, F that, I'm all about it, but this stuff is inevitable. You can't have something like crypto get this big without the government getting its hand in it. I'm in it for the ride. Let's go. Pump my bags, baby. So, yeah, Trump Media partnering with CRO, Crypto.com. And, yeah, the price of the CRO token, Kronos, is going crazy, but they are not effing around here. We got a president who's like, we want all the crypto. Let's go. Kind of related to that, American Bitcoin, which is a company backed by the Trump son. It's a mining company backed by Trump's sons, Eric and Don Jr., aims to start trading in September. So they're going to be publicly traded in September with the stock ticker ABTC. And, I mean, this is just further illustration that they are not effing around. They are involved with Bitcoin mining. They're acquiring actual crypto tokens. Trump signed the executive order establishing the crypto, or the Bitcoin strategic reserve. It's just, look through all the nonsense and you see all this beautiful stuff going on and you will just chill out. You'll be like, oh, okay, everything's fine. Bitcoin's not going to zero because it dropped from 124,000 to 110,000. I get it. You should be $500,000, but things take a little more time than you would think. Even though stuff is moving very quickly, we're so used to things happening so much quicker now that I think we lose sight of really the prize at the end here. But I mean, just things like this go to show you that it's everything's fine. And having such a pro crypto administration is just couldn't ask for more. Thank you, Donnie T. You can, like I said, you can think of him however you want, but you can thank him for your bags pumping to where they have been these past couple months. Great to see, love it. These things are going to continue happening. It's just permeating every corner of the entire globe. Countries, companies, treasury companies, strategic reserves. I mean, it just doesn't stop. ETFs just does not stop. The legitimacy of Bitcoin and crypto in the world's eyes is they're warming up to it. So many, and it takes a lot of time for the other people. Like, sure, crypto clicks for a lot of me and you, but a lot of other people, they just does not compute. Bitcoin is the only thing in the world that makes sense to me. Everything else is what fiat currency? Are you kidding me? That's a real thing? The biggest scam in human history. It's incredible, but it's the world we live in. Makes 0 sense. Bitcoin makes total sense. It's just math and numbers, objective math and numbers. It's not subjective humans with the ability to press a button and create billions of dollars and give it to their friends and screw everybody else. But that's where we live in. That's why Bitcoin even exists. If we had actual real money on this world that wasn't an absolute joke of a scam, Bitcoin probably would not exist. But we desperately need Bitcoin, which is why it's just so intellectually dishonest when you hear people say, oh, Bitcoin has no value, it has no value, it's this and that. It is so ridiculously valuable. We need it so bad. Humanity needs Bitcoin and crypto so freaking bad. If you can't see that, I don't know what you're smoking. But yeah, that's my rant there. So yeah, Bitcoin's awesome. Anyways, moving on. Let's get some Ethereum news here. Get some SHIT coin news. ETFs have captured 10 times more inflows than Bitcoin in the last 5 days, or in 5 days, not the last 5 days. So yeah, Ethereum ETFs have been garnering so much attention on Wall Street. It's just been exploding. I mean, when the Ethereum, it took a while for it to get started. Ethereum was lagging off there for a little bit. Its price and just its ETF sometimes got $0 of inflows on some days. But now it's just exploded, and the price has reflected that to a certain degree. Everything's kind of floundering right now. But it's good to see, you know? I love seeing, I mean, it just means, so this is how it works. Money flows into Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin blows up, it's all about Bitcoin. Now it's shifting into Ethereum. That's where the focus is. That's where all the money is. Not all the money. Of course, Bitcoin's still going to perform. But this is how it goes. It just like shuffles back and forth. Then after Ethereum goes crazy, that money will shuffle into higher cap altcoins. Your Solanas, your Cardanos, your Dogecoins, your all those Trons, all those shit coins. And then that'll trickle down into the smaller caps. And it's just how it works. And then everyone will get screwed and all the money will come back to Bitcoin. It's literally how it works every time. Like clockwork, and it makes sense. People get burned in altcoins and go, oh, wait, Bitcoin is actually the only true decentralized cryptocurrency with any real long-term value. And this happens like that every time. So things are just rotating into Ethereum now, and we're seeing that with these ETF inflows being 10 times more than Bitcoin. And a lot of focus is on how Ethereum is this and that, so great, it's so wonderful. It's like, dude, where have you been? Like, Wall Street is always so late. Like, they're like, oh, it's the next Bitcoin. People say that, and it's hilarious. They're not even the same thing. It's the next Bitcoin. People even say, like, oh, look at the price. It's 4,000 compared to 112,000. When little do they know that Ethereum literally has 10 times more coins than Bitcoin. It's all about supply and market cap. That ratio will give you the price. If you have 1 trillion coins, but the market cap's the same as Bitcoin's price would be $2 if there were 1 trillion coins. You know? So it's all about how much there is supply and the market cap, I guess, demand. Supply and demand, yeah. There we go. There's your economic lesson for the day. The unintentional economic lesson for the day. So yeah, we got a lot of inflows into the Ethereum ETF. Things are just going into it, focused on Ethereum now, and we'll go to, it's how it always happens. It's just these cycles. Comes full circle eventually. Yeah, so it says here, since August 21st, spot Ether ETFs have been seen a whopping 1.8 billion in inflows, while Bitcoin only took in 170 million. 9 funds reaching 310 million. So yeah, a lot of money's flowing into Ethereum ETFs. Totally normal if you ask me. I'm not alarmed at all. Not freaked out either. Ethereum's gonna take over Bitcoin. Oh my god, people say that too. Highly unlikely. However, I could see it not really even getting close to be totally real. But a lot of people, I think, will believe these narratives that Ethereum will be the next Bitcoin. It's quicker, it's faster, it's this, it's that, blah, blah, blah. All these myths. the people just don't really truly understand how cryptocurrencies work. They just believe the media. Oh, it's faster. It's gonna be the new Bitcoin. It's proof of stake. It doesn't use as much energy. It's all silly stuff that you're just like, do you do any research? But totally normal. But it's great. It's good to see. I love it because this means our altcoins are gonna pump like crazy. That's the thing with these ETFs is that they will move the price a lot more than with Bitcoin ETFs. So like if you hold altcoins like a Solana or a Sui, you hold those, an ETF comes out for those, man, you see a couple billion, boo, look out, you know? Like, look out. You know, with like Sui, its market cap's like 10 billion or something. You see 5 billion of inflows, that's 50% price increase right there. You know, so these all other small cap altcoins, when they get ETFs, it's just gonna be crazy. Like, there's all these articles out. It's the bear market already. Bull market's over. Sell your coins. Everything's going to zero. This and that. I'm of the belief that we are gonna be in an extended bull market. This is all just typical crap you see every single bull run, every time, every single time. It's the same old nonsense. Sell your coins, it's over, Bitcoin's blah, blah, blah. Ethereum's the new Bitcoin. It's just the same stuff over and over. It's so funny how humans forget everything. Just with history, we just do the same things over and over again. It's hilarious. So, nothing, I mean, this is just great. Good stuff. I love seeing, who cares if Ethereum's inflows and ETFs is outpacing Bitcoins right now? Who the hell cares? These altcoins are going to pump like crazy. And all the capital will eventually flow back to Bitcoin. That's how it goes every time. And it's going to be no different. Sure, the spotlight might be taken off Bitcoin for a little bit. It'll still be there. It'll still perform. But altcoins will pump. And then that money will just flow back to Bitcoin because everyone will get burned in altcoins. It happens every single time. Every time. All right. Bitcoin megaphone pattern targets $260,000 Bitcoin as price screams oversold. So we've got a pattern on the charts. It's called a megaphone pattern. Looks like a megaphone. Would you have guessed that? It's a pattern on the chart where there are lower lows, but then there are higher highs later on. And kind of like looks like a cone, sideways cone or something. And this is indicative of bullish. Price go higher. We go higher. Every technical indicator is pointing at the bull run not being over at all. Not even like close really. Like nothing's flashing like, oh, it's the end, it's over, it's going down. I used to kind of be, of course, I'm still skeptical a bit towards technical analysis, but man, I've seen it work in practice. I'm not a trader myself, but I've actually like seen things play out. Like you used to look at charts and you're like, wow, that was kind of like, it's just probabilities. Nothing's 100%. Like it's just likelihoods. Like, okay, this setup right now, it has a high likelihood of going higher as opposed to lower. That's when you open a trade. When you have a very high likelihood, you're very sure. You don't need to trade every single day. It's just trading is, man, on your mental, it just drives you crazy. I've tried it before, and it's just exhausting. It's all you think about because you're like, oh my God, the price goes down. And if you're in a leverage position, forget about it. Forget about it. So yeah, Bitcoin going to $260,000 based on this megaphone pattern. Here's some hopium for you right there, folks. Put that hopium in your pipe and smoke it up. That's what we need right now. All that hopium. Getting high off the hopium. So yeah, a lot of indicators are telling us the bull market's not over and that we're going higher. This is just big players trying to make you sell your Bitcoin. Okay? And I mean, that's not all it is, but I bet there's some of that going on. They want your Bitcoin. They want you to sell. They want you to get freaked out and sell. Give us your Bitcoin. But just hold. This happens every cycle. Man, when we were down at like 10, 15,000, oh my God, it's so high. Oh God, oh, whatever. Now we're at 110. Oh my God, so we're going down. Everything is just dandy. Everything. Some more Ethereum stuff, Ethereum Treasury stuff here. And apparently, Ethereum Treasury's top 3.7 million Ether, after public firms bet big on Ether reserves. Yeah. It's the whole reserve thing for Ethereum has been exploding as well. Not just the ETF space, but the same thing is like the Bitcoin Treasury. It's expanding into altcoins as well. Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, XRP. All these treasury companies for all these different cryptos are happening now. It's like I said, things rotate. It was all about Bitcoin treasuries. Now it's like Ethereum treasury companies. Then it's going to be altcoin treasury companies. Altcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs. Everyone's going to get screwed and burnt because when prices drop with altcoins, they drop hard. Bitcoin, it used to do that. Not nearly as much. And it's just the superior crypto to all of these. The people will only see whenever they lose their money. But anyways, this is happening as well. The rotation into Ethereum treasury companies. The spotlight on that from Bitcoin to Ethereum. It'll be Ethereum to Solana, XRP, blah, blah, blah. Treasury company. You know. But it's great to see. This means our altcoins are going to pump. That's all it means. You know. To me, altcoins are just a way to get more Bitcoin in the end. To make more gains so you can rotate it back into Bitcoin. That's the end game. You know, it's like a savings vehicle. Back into Bitcoin and stable coins, really. That's like the plan. That's what you got to do. Just rotate in and out. From when the bear market starts happening, stable coins, Bitcoin, back into altcoins if you still want to even be in the market and drive yourself crazy like that, or if you just want to get out and live your life, that is totally respectable as well. So yeah, Ethereum treasury companies stacking that Ether, baby. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. This is a cool story we got for you here for your altcoin lovers. Solana is voting on an upgrade as we speak. And it's called the Alpenglow upgrade. And it is going to reduce what is it called? Transaction finality to 150 milliseconds from 12 seconds. And it's a really big upgrade for them. And it's going to make transactions pretty much instantly finalized. Right now they take about 12 seconds. But now they're going to be like 150 milliseconds. Yeah, but that's what it's marketed as. It's a layer 1 blockchain, meaning it's just doesn't need a layer 2, doesn't need separate wallets and all that like Ethereum. It's just literally you use Solana and that's it. It's meant to be this super fast, scalable blockchain, and this illustrates that. The Alpenglow upgrade, which is being voted on right now, and it will significantly increase the transaction finality speed on Solana. So for all you altcoin lovers out there, this is a big deal for you. For those that don't really know what I'm saying, it just makes Solana a lot faster. You know, that's cool. So faster and more secure, apparently. And I won't go into the security details, but nonetheless, it makes it a lot more faster and secure as well. Which, what more could you ask for, you know? Faster and more secure? Give me some of that. So yeah, Solana making moves, just pushing out the upgrades. Love to see it. Ethereum takes way longer, and Solana is catching up. I mean, it really is the quicker, faster. I used to hate on Solana because it used to go down all the time, which why wouldn't you? A blockchain's supposed to be uptime 100%. I remember like in 2021 or 2022, it went down like 10 or 12 times during the year, which is just a big no-no for blockchains. I was like, it's over. Solana's done. It's dead. And now it's number, 6 or 7, and ranked 6 or 7. Yeah, 6. $116 billion market cap. So I was so wrong. But now it doesn't really have much of those outages. I don't even think it does anymore. They've resolved a lot of that. But I just couldn't believe it survived that. Because, I mean, if that happened to like Ethereum or Bitcoin, game over. But Solana, it's okay. But hey, whatever. It survived. And you know, I celebrate winning here. I'm not a hater. I love to see it. And Solana's just making moves, pushing out the upgrades. Ethereum doesn't do that. They're not nearly as quick. Solana's just like boom, boom, boom. Let's just go. And they are taking so much market share. They have the most transactions. Everything's really happening. Like, so much is happening on Solana. A lot's happening on Ethereum too, don't get me wrong. However, so much trading and DeFi stuff is happening on Solana as well. And will continue to. And it's great to see. So you go, Solana. All right, here. A historic first. The U.S. government posts GDP data on Bitcoin blockchain. Gross domestic product data has been posted on the Bitcoin blockchain and multiple other blockchains. And it's just to share GDP information. It's just another avenue to do so. And it just signifies how blockchain is actually being used in the real world in this way to record information in an unchangeable way. It's just like literally etched in stone when you put it on Bitcoin, especially. It just says bing, bing, bing at this date. You can post whatever. This is the GDP on this date or whatever. Information is being put on these blockchains by governments, by countries, and this just further illustrates the acceptance of crypto and blockchain in the entire world because of Trump. Let's be real. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. This wouldn't be happening with the other side in. But just these other use cases, like just putting information on a blockchain, it's not just like buying Bitcoin or buying this or buying that or ETF this, ETF that. Literally just putting information on a blockchain just shows you how they're really using this technology. It's not just like, we want to buy Bitcoin to make money off of it, or just buy Ethereum or this treasury or ETF, or we're going to start this or that. They're putting information on a blockchain. That's just nuts. You know, there's no monetary gain there. It's just literally using a blockchain for what it's intended for is a truth machine. Really, that's what Bitcoin is. It's just this truth machine that cannot be changed and can only be added to if you put a lot of work in. So it's really awesome to see this stuff. And, I mean, if you just see through all the stupid, like, just look past the price for once. Like, yes, the price is extremely important. I'm not one of those people like, no, prices are so important. But look past it and see all these other things that are going on that will soothe your mind and your soul. Your crypto mind and soul will be soothed when you just see all of the winning that's happening in the crypto space globally, not just in the United States, all around the world. These things are happening, and it is just a beautiful thing to see. So beautiful. Another just wonderful story here. U.S. regulator opens pathway for Americans to trade on offshore crypto exchanges. This was just such a headache for so long. The U.S. has just been closed off from the rest of the world when it comes to even trading crypto. Like, Binance has to have a separate exchange called Binance US for just US customers, and it's not even in every state. It's just always a bunch of nonsense. And now they're opening the doors to just trade, you know, just whatever. Like, it's always been so stupid. And says here, quote, starting now, the CFTC welcomes back Americans who want to trade efficiently and safely under CFTC regulations and opens up U.S. markets to the rest of the world. Thank you. Great. It's just another example of how the CFTC will continue to deliver wins for President Trump as part of our crypto sprint. Let's go, baby. Yeah, so just another illustration of how accepted crypto is becoming and is. It's just such a 180 from even a year ago. It's so beautiful. I mean, this idiot Gary Gensler's out. We got pro crypto dude in there, Paul, whatever his name is, Atkins or something. He's all about crypto. We got a crypto president, crypto this, crypto that. Everywhere is crypto. Old McCrypto had a mine. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Something like that, you know? Old McDonald had a Bitcoin mine. E-I-E-I-O. So, yeah. So, it's just, there's so much going on with crypto. If you just look, is beautiful. Don't just look at the price and look at the guy on X saying crypto's going down, this and that. Your latest conspiracy theory, sure, maybe some of them are going to be true, but I don't think they're going to happen for a little bit. There's so much gas left here, and you better believe these big players want to make money too off of all this. You know, so it's just amazing to see how much is happening in the crypto space. Here's just more ridiculously bullish news from our man in the White House. So many crypto ETFs are being pushed through. I mean, literally every single one. We got a huge list here. Solana, XRP, Hedera, all these other ones you haven't even heard of. Athena, Sui, blah, 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 blah. There's so many ETFs being proposed to the SEC that they have to approve of that just weren't even being proposed before in the previous administration. Now they're just flooding in. And this is all because of, who do you think? Donnie T. Love him or hate him, this is the reason why. And it is a great thing to see. These things will continue happening. Like I said earlier, this will push up altcoin prices way more than Bitcoin because it takes a lot less money to move those cryptos. And money will flow into those, cycle back into Bitcoin. Happens every single time. But man, it is so beautiful to see the number of ETFs that are being pushed through to the SEC to be approved. We got everything here. Solana, we got Cardano, we got Dogecoin, Grayscale Dogecoin Trust. Like, what? That's insane. Like, we got one called Pangu, Canary Pangu ETF. This is like an NFT altcoin. It's just like, what? I'm surprised I don't see Pepe. Bonk, there is Bonk. Oh my gosh. Bonk is literally like a meme coin. It's just so stupid. That's so funny. There's a Bonk ETF. Wow. Welcome to the future, folks. We got a Bonk ETF. Didn't think 2025 would look like this. There's also a coin called Fartcoin. Like, welcome to the future. We live in the future. There's a crypto called Fartcoin with $1 billion market cap. Wow. Welcome to the future. Welcome to 2025. You know, my parents were buying houses. I'm buying Fartcoin. Oh, gosh. Welcome to the future. All right. We got the last one for you here. Incredibly bullish. Just look around and you'll just see the amazing things that are happening. Visa supports more stable coins and push for scalable global blockchain payments. It says here, Visa supercharges the future of finance by expanding stablecoin settlements with new digital assets and blockchains, unlocking a new era of global crypto payments. It's just like, these guys are jumping on the blockchain train as well. Blockchain train as well. Because they know that it's superior to their antiquated systems that just are terrible. Blockchain is just so much better than all these other Visas and MasterCards, and for a number of different reasons. More secure, can be scaled if done properly, and reduces costs as well, and timing. You can send money anywhere in the entire world, unhindered, unlimited amounts, instantly. It's insane. But anyways, Payments Visa, Giants Visa announced on July 31st extending stablecoin settlement infrastructure by integrating more digital currencies and blockchain networks, a move aimed at scaling global payment capabilities. It's is that export it for 2 additional USD. Yeah, so they can't deny it. They can't ignore it. That's what's happening here. They're literally like, oh, okay, we have to integrate these because of how many people are using them and how superior they are to our systems. If you can't beat them, join them. That's just what's happening with crypto now in the entire world. It's like, if you can't beat them, we have to join them, or we're screwed. You'll fall behind. It is a beautiful thing to see. And just like I said, just look around you. We're not going to zero. It says here, as new stablecoins and blockchains continue to emerge and show promise of true utility, Visa's vision remains clear. Build the interoperable layer designed to make stablecoin payments work at scale just as your traditional payments have worked securely, reliably, and globally. Yeah. It's just the snowball is getting bigger and bigger, and soon it will be too big for you to make any money off of. It's just look around you, and you'll see the amazing number of things that are happening in the space in a positive direction, not just in the United States, but globally. It's going to continue. The momentum's here. Just don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Bitcoin is just doing fine. Its fundamentals haven't changed. Everything is better than ever. And we're pushing forward. And you better believe it's going higher. You better believe it. Woo! All right, folks. That was a good time. A good one. That was a juicy one. We got crypto just floundering. Bitcoin all the way down to $112,500. Will it go to $111,000? Stay tuned. The ETH sitting at 4,500. Everything else just floundering. It's just, meh. Boring. This has been a really boring. It's been very exciting, actually. I mean, everybody already forgets about when Bitcoin hit 100 grand. It's insane. That was already 8 months ago. Beginning of December. Almost 9 months ago. Insane. But that's just like forgotten out. It's so funny how quickly we get used to price levels. Like, oh my god, 110,000 was insane like 4 months ago. And now it's like, oh, 110, oh my god, it's over. We're going to zero. Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. You know, it's too funny how quickly it happens. But yeah, we are doing just fine. Everything's fine. Everything is just dandy. But all right, that does it, folks. Thank you once again for listening in. Really enjoyed it. And like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, I do bid you farewell on the cryptocurrency journey.